Okay, so good morning everybody and once again welcome back in today's class. Today we are on the day number 35 and we were discussing about the request management. So till the time we have done a lot in the request management, starting from the understanding how it's come in the portal, maintain catalog, categories, items. Then we see workflows, we see order guides as well. Okay, and yesterday we saw about the concept that how this particular life cycle work here. Okay, now one thing which is we left out in between, or two things mainly I can say which we left out in between, is number one is called this thing, क्या कहते हैं इसको, catalog policies, UI policies and the client script. ठीक है, that I will going to be cover during the scripting part. ठीक, now we will see the record producer. Even though when we are working on the incident management, we saw that what is record producer, but how it's work here, we will see now. So let's come here or let's. Record producer is also a catalog item. That is the one thing, but it generate only one record at a given point of time. Like in the request, we get two records, REQ and RITM get created automatically. But in this case, in this particular case of the catalog record producer, one record will get generated at a given point of time. Okay, that is a major difference between these two. So either you can create a change, you can create an incident. These two are kind of a catalog item for me. Even though to create a change, we have a separate catalog called the standard changes. If I can show you more. This one, ये अलग से category है standard changes की, that we'll see when we're going for the change management. Okay, now if I come here for the record producer, this is my record producer. Now let's see how it's work in the background. Go here, record producers. Okay, this one. And search here for the incident. ये वाला. This. Okay. Now, why this is, I can say read only. I'll let you know. Let me try if I can uninstall that plugin, because there's another concept which is called the universal request. Now what happened, actually practically what happened, let's say your refrigerator is not working or your washing machine is not working. Okay, and you give a call to the customer care team. Okay, told that sir or ma'am, I purchased this washing machine, it's not working. Okay, they say okay sir, let me know that what is the issue and we will ask our team to be come and support you on that particular part. Now the thing is that you and me guys are from the IT background, so we know that they are creating an incident for me. Right, we know that they're creating an incident or request for me, but think about from our parents perspective. नहीं, uninstall का ऑप्शन नहीं है मेरे पास, इट्स रिपेयर है, लोड डेमो है. देखिए अगर आई कैन डीएक्टिवेट दिस, नहीं होगा. ओके फाइन, ठीक है, कोई बात नहीं, ठीक है. सो नाउ थिंक फ्रॉम आवर पेरेंट्स पर्सपेक्टिव. They're not from the IT background. They don't know about anything of the incident क्या होता है, change क्या होता है. For them, it is a record. So in the same case, ServiceNow say that why I should tell to my customer that what type of record I'm creating for them. What type of record I'm creating for them. It means I will say, sir, this is your request number. In the background, it can be incident. In the background, it can be change. In the background, it can be problem. It can be request. Anything can be there. And this is the line which I'm telling you has been told to me. One of the person or one of the my colleague who is working in service now, and we are doing the workshop together. He says a tool is the best tool when, or it's a consultant is a good consultant when he makes sure that the customer should not able to know that what technology we are using it in the background to provide that services. Okay, so ServiceNow introduced a concept called the universal request. Now, if I raise, let's say I go here and I create an incident. Practically होना क्या चाहिए था? I should get a incident number. But what I'm getting a universal request number. Means now I as a service desk agent will receive this universal request. If I open this. Okay. And now if you see a incident get created automatically. Why? Because yesterday I was doing little stuff in my PDI. Someone asked a question in the community. So I activated this plugin. After activating this plugin, what happened that whenever any customer, any user is raising an incident, it will first create the universal request and then automatically will creating the incident. So if I install any other plugin like universal request for the change or universal request for the request management, then I will get an option to create a record. But here only one plugin and out of the box, it is working like this for me. So now this is my incident. If you open this incident, go here. So now you can see it is showing inquiry. It is showing short description. It is setting up all these things. How these things are coming? These things are coming because we have a record producer in the place. Incident and this. देखो ये यहाँ पर सारा कोड लिखा हुआ है. This is a pure scripting. That how to do this particular part. If you want to create your own this thing, you can create. So I can go here and click on the record producer, click on the new. Let it be open. So here I can define my table name that I want to be raise this on which table. So I will raise it on the, let's say, LNG. ये वाला. ठीक है, I can put my name. LNG Pathshala. Description. LNG Pathshala. You can put the short description and you can put the meta tag. That meta is basically for the searching purpose. And this indicate when you click on the submit. Here this is the submit button, is there, right? What it should say? It should go to the generated record or it should go to the catalog home page. मतलब या तो इस पेज पे आ जाए या फिर ये आपको इस पेज पे ले जाए, catalog home page पे, इस पे ले जाए. So we can define it here. Okay, and here we have to be write a code. Now two things, either you can do a mapping here, if I'm not wrong, or you can, yes, you can do the, you have to do the mapping there only, or you can generate the record from the template. Like I want to be use incident template to generate this record. But generally what my experience says, what I learned in this course is that we have to be write a code here. what we have to do, that we had to be map the value which we are showing here to the incident table here. Okay, I'm very poor in the coding, so I cannot tell you much thing about this, but if we go back here and open the another record, I can show you the code that part. Here, ये वाला देखो, तो इसमें इन्होंने क्या किया, what they have done basically, they are using the utilities, service now utilities, ठीक, and they are doing mapping here, yeah, कि करंट कॉन्टैक्ट टाइप को सेल्फ सर्विस कर दो, करंट कॉलर को कॉलर में डाल दो, और जो कमेंट्स आ रहे हैं, ठीक है, अगर 80 से ज्यादा है तो उसको सब स्ट्रिंग कर दो, सिर्फ फर्स्ट 80 का ट्राई विल टेक इट, ठीक है, तो और उसको डिस्क्रिप्शन में और शॉर्ट डिस्क्रिप्शन में सेट कर दो, और ये यूटिलिटी है लिंक रिकॉर्ड प्रोड्यूसर टू इंसिडेंट. It will open with a plus icon. There is a way to open this. So utility means something core code has been written which is linking my front end and the back end together. And this is way that my record producer works. You can create variable, you can create variable set, you can create available for, not available for, everything you can do it. Everything you can do it here. Okay, so this is a short concept of the record producer. Now, one thing which is important to be understand more here is called the variable editor. Okay, what variable editor will do? Let's say yesterday we saw this case, right? Let's say we are, let's come here and see the request. Okay, my request. To work order, let's say this thing. Case is here. Now you can see this thing, right? This is called the variable editor. ये जो, and in the short we call it the V editor. Let me write it here. V editor, or we call it variable editor. ठीक है, ये मेनली 3 जगह पे काम करता है. One on the record producer, second on the catalog item, and रिक्वेस्ट पे नहीं करता, सॉरी, कैटलॉग नॉट कैटलॉग, मतलब रिक्वेस्ट पे नहीं करता, आइटम लेवल पे काम करता है. दिस इज व्हाट द आइटम, राइट, RITM, इस पे काम कर रहा है. ठीक, नाउ व्हाट इज द पर्पस ऑफ दिस? टू शो टू हाइड we use this variable editor. ठीक है, if you want to show or if you want to hide it, you can use the variable editor. Now how it's work? Let me go on incident. ठीक है, कहाँ गया हमारा इंसिडेंट जो हमने लिया था? Let me open the incident जो भी हमने इससे बनाया, incident. open, इसको सॉर्ट कर लेते हैं ओपन से, ये रहा, राइट, ओपन इट. अब जब how I know that a customer who is raising this incident also having some variables. देखो जब customer ने raise किया, he fill these variables, right? Location, priority और impact उसने fill किया. But I as a server desk agent, how I can see? So I have to be enable this variable editor. Go here, go and let's say configure form design. Okay. And here search for the incident variable editor. So let's say I want to create, let me create a new section. Okay. And I'll put as a name LNG V editor. I'll put as a one column. Drag and drop. That's all. Save. Come back here and reload. Means if I want to show to my users, if I want to show to my server desk that what value my customer put it earlier, then I can use this V editor option. So now you can see. Now we have to make sure that because this is a well saying. Okay, if I take example, let's say Hema is a case that his refrigerator is not working and it is a 465 liter refrigerator. अब आपने तो 465 बोला, आपके एग्जीक्यूटिव ने लिखा भी 465, लेकिन जब इंसिडेंट गया एजेंट के पास, उसने 465 का चेंज करके 565 कर दिया कि नहीं बड़ा है, हम तो बोल देंगे डिफेक्टिव पीस नहीं होते, आपकी गलती है, आपने खराब किया होगा. So to make sure that this is not editable, we have to be use some kind of a scripts here. क्योंकि or if I log in as an ITIL user, let's say 11739, let's say I am using login as an ITIL user, because as an admin I can do. Let's see, can I do it as an agent as well, server desk agent who has just ITIL role? Sometime now when we discuss the concept and service now, it's look like we're discussing a story. वही वर्कस्पेस व्यू में आ गया, हम वर्कस्पेस में जाते हैं, हम जाएंगे open and see. ITIL यूजर भी चेंज कर पा रहा है, इसका मतलब we have to put some kind of restrictions on this so that nobody can able to change this part. क्योंकि अगर चेंज कर दिया तो फिर मुझे क्या पता चलेगा, मेरे को लगा मैंने 3 कर दिया, नहीं सर आपने कस्टमर सर्विस एजेंट बोला नहीं सर आपने ये बोला था कि 3 था, हम तो 1 ही डाल रहे थे, but you said 1. So we have to make sure that nobody should able to change this particular part. And if you want to show the catalog, these things, variable editor on the catalogs, the same thing you have to be do here. So like this is available. How? You can go here, check configuration and form design. You don't have permission to use to open the form design. क्यों भाई? क्या किया मैंने ऐसा? अच्छा, okay. I log in as a this one. So I have to be and impersonation. These are the small mistakes, small tricks. Now if I open, it will open for me. See, and here it is named as a same concept, variable editor. You can see here. देखो ये रहा, ठीक है. So this is the concept which we can use to this particular part. Now, one more thing, maybe one more thing which we missed out, I guess, something in this part. अतुल ये तो बहुत tough है. अगर if I don't know the coding, I cannot get any record producer. Let's go back here again for a minute. Let's say we are creating our LNG1. There's an option available. This one. Atul, I don't know the coding. क्योंकि अगर आप if you notice this thing, we are setting the contact types. We are setting up the short description, but we are not able to set up the variables. So what we can do, there's an option. अच्छा, standard change पे पहुंच गए. Sorry. Record producer. Let me go here. Create incident only. I'll show you the pickup, the previous one. There's a field, there's an option called in the variables map to field. Let's say this thing, urgency. ठीक, let it be open. ये देखो ये रहा. On the variable, we have a functionality which is called map to field. Means, do you want to map this field to the table as well? Means targeted table. I said yes. It means if I say this map to field means the value a customer is putting on the variable will directly map to the field. But the problem is that अतुल फिर तो हम सारा काम कर लेंगे नहीं. The field must be available on the table. A simple example. Let's say you want to buy iPhone. How many variables iPhone can have? Color, memory, camera, hard disk, screen, adapter or charger, SIM. Now we cannot create these many fields on the table. So that is the reason we are using the variable. There is a difference. Variable and field are the two different things. Two different things. Variables are just a temporary one. Field are like a permanent one which store and which take a memory in the database. As per the service now, we cannot create more custom tables, or sorry, more custom fields. There's a limit. There's a document available on the ServiceNow doc site which says there are few tables on which you can create up to 25 custom fields. Custom means your field, but if you go more than that, you have to pay the charges for the same. The same way you cannot create if you're creating any new table, kind of a custom table, there's a limit. Okay, so when you go little bit more on the experience part, when you go on the architect part, then you understand these things, that how these custom tables and custom fields work. Earlier, I guess 3 or 4 years back, it was very free. Everybody is getting a new field instead of variable and doing their work. But now it is getting tough because ServiceNow say I have to maintain these things. So I can't say that you can create n number of fields as per your requirement, which can create a problem for me. ठीक है जी, क्लियर हो गया? Doubt, question, clarification.
I have a question, Atul, about those. You went back to some scripts to see. Like you wanted to edit something, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So, for example, someone like me, even if I don't know, it would not be exactly the same. But how do you?
ये
Like
वाला
how
right?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, I'll give you little good point here.
Yeah.
Now, last time when I was in US to attend the ServiceNow event, okay, ServiceNow demonstrated a concept called the Now Assist. ये आपने बड़ा fancy word सुना होगा आजकल, generative AI,
Yes.
Gen AI, that is shortened called Gen AI, or the Now Assist. Now Assist is like I'll not say it's a chat GPT. No, it's not a chat GPT, but it is using something similar concept. And now it is so powerful that if you write a comment here, that is not called comment, that is called the prompt. If you write a prompt like this, okay,
Right.
cannot edit. If you write like this, uh, let me show you. मेरे को आपको शो करके दिखाता हूँ, ये चलेगा नहीं यहाँ पे because that now system is not available on the PDIs. That is only in the official instances available. ठीक है, like if I write like this, create code to link incident record producer, it will read this line and generate a full code for me. And believe me, we saw this thing.
Okay. Nice.
Okay, but yes, the sad part is this is not available on the PDIs, so you cannot do little R&D hands-on on that particular part. It required human intervention as well, that you
Okay.
can see the code is fine, good, best, bad, as per the bad practice or not, good practice or not, you can see that part. But yes, that will give a little boost to people like me and you who are not in the good in the coding. So small chunks. I want to be create a business rule to assign this record to the other person. I want to copy the fields from the chain to chain task. These things can be prompted in the Now Assist and can be work for you. But little bit coding we will see that how it can be done, and then it is easy for you to be understand and see this particular code here. Okay,
Yeah. Sounds good.
good. Now
Thank
one
you.
more thing, how many ways we have to create a request. A request can be created from the service portal that we saw from here. A request can be created from the here only. If I say request, my request, and I can create a click on the new and I can create a request from here, or I maybe it's if you scroll down with the my request table, you can create it. Okay. You can create a request from the incident table as well. Right click and see. You can create a request from the email, that is email inbound action. You can create a request from the integration. I'm using ServiceNow and some other tool. If in the other tool I am raising a request, it should come here. You can raise a request via universal request that we saw. And you can raise a request with a concept called the walk-up experience. In simple, in layman language, walk-up experience is something when you go to the store to fix your problem. Like in India, we go to the Vodafone store, Airtel store. In here as well, in like Canada as well, if I say we have the walk-up stores. You go there, they will say, okay, sir, give me your phone, OTP generated, your number will be there, sit there. When this pop up your number, go and talk to that particular person. But let's talk about a little bit our industry perspective. Okay. Now let's say when offices were up, 100% up, no, there was no concept of the work from home. Everybody was in office. If I'm facing or you are facing or some colleague is facing issue in the laptop, he take the laptop, go to IT department. When he reached to the IT department, he saw, oh my God, there's a lot of people before him. He need to be stand there. He need to wait there. 30 minutes, 40 minutes, 50 minutes, 1 hour gone. He is not able to attend his meeting, not able to do his work, nothing is there. Then ServiceNow say it is a wastage of time of a user. We have to be introduce something which can help us to reduce this part. And then they introduce the concept called the walk-up experience. What it says, you can raise the request from your desk only. My laptop is not working. That request will go to the IT team. And when is your turn is coming, you will get a message or you will get a notification that in the next 5 minutes your turn is there, please come now. This is what is the walk-up experiences in the short, but in the broader side, it is very big. So like this, ServiceNow provide a walk-up portal as well. Okay. To access this, I must have a few rules. Let me see. Let me add that rule to myself, and then we'll try. They're saying that you must have a walk-up rules. And also this is the one of the catch. It is not necessary that I am an admin so I can do all the things. No, it's not like this. Okay, let me open this. Okay, you must have a this role. Okay, let me copy this. View, default view. Edit. Yeah. Now I give this role and come. Okay, operational impression, explicit role, collision, user admin has conflict, and okay. So they're saying that there are some collision due to this role. That either you can use this role or either you can use this admin role, or there is a hierarchy something. Okay, if a user admin has conflicting has a SNC role, explicitly role collision. Let me see. SNC role, if I remove SNC internal, do I have? But वो तो वहां से आ रहा होगा. नहीं, but it is inheriting somewhere. So due to some role problem, it is not working. Means it's some configuration is major configuration is there. But now let's see a little bit on this part. You have the guided setup as well. I want to set up these things completely in my system. Little bit big. You can see what it says. First, you have to be assigned the role. Okay. Who that perform this admin activity? Like, see, in the if I say walk-up experience, it's not like 24/7. If it is even to 24/7, we have a shift. Morning shift, evening shift, afternoon shift. Then we have to be define the schedule. Like in UK, the library has a very different schedule. Monday and Tuesday it open 10 to 5. Wednesday it open 10 to 8. Thursday, Friday it open 10 to 5. Saturday it open 10 to 4. And Sunday close. It means we have to create the schedule as well. This one. And also the important point in the walk-up is that location. कि आप कहाँ जा सकते हैं? On which location you can go. Maybe when again the same example, when the offices were full. I'm talking about 2019, 18, 17 time period. I was working for a company who has a 5 towers. In the each tower they have a 5 floors where we are working, and each floor has a small IT team. So these are nothing but these are the locations we have to be set up, that where a customer can go and request, can go and say, okay, this is near to me, I can go on this particular part. You have to book the appointment that I can come between this time to this time period only. This is what The purpose of this walkup one, maybe I can show you something here. If walkup inbox, so like they have set up this walkup locations. अभी दो ही हैं, सेंटा क्लारा टेक लॉन्च, सैन डिएगो टेक लॉन्च, ठीक है. Now if I go here, शेड्यूल, शेड्यूल अपना वही CMN टेबल से आ रहा है जो हमने SLA में देखा था. You have to be set up the schedule कि भाई हम इस दिन यहाँ पर काम करते हैं. This is my schedule here. So ultimately it is nothing but it is like a we have to be combine shift roster, we have to be combine the schedule, we have to be combine the locations, and we have to be combine it with the walk-up this appointments, and then a user can go and log in on this particular part. Let's say if portal is there, can we open the portal like this? क्या पता जुगाड़ बन जाए, है ना. here a walk-up, let's see. So let me try to go to the role of the role. उसको देखते हैं कुछ करके, उसको रोल देते हैं हम SN walkup का. ITL, oh my role, I need to be good to user. Come on Hema, tell me that Atul, you're going in the wrong way. I'm thinking why I'm not able to.
No, I thought, no, I didn't mean to interrupt also, but I know you were gonna find that.
SN underscore walkup. So let it give everything, every role to this user. Did you know? अच्छा title user भी नहीं होता क्या? Admin. Let's say now let me try this. Impersonate ITL user. Hope so it should work. अरे नहीं यार, इसको पेज ही नहीं मिल रहा है, बताओ. WLKL walkup, तो नाम तो ठीक है यार. देखिए इसको यहाँ दिखता है walkup. नहीं, इसको एक्सेस भी नहीं है. इसका मतलब नहीं, वो प्रॉब्लम वही है कि वो रोल का ही कुछ प्रॉब्लम है. या तो हमें रोल रिमूव करना पड़ेगा एडमिन से, या कुछ और करना पड़ेगा, बिकॉज इट्स नॉट अलाइंग मी टू डू दिस पर्टिकुलर पार्ट. ठीक है, बट इफ आई गो हियर, सर्विस नाउ वॉकअप, ऐसे देख लेते हैं, क्या पता कुछ मिल जाए. इमेजेस, ये देखो, इट्स विल लुक लाइक दिस. वेलकम टू वॉकअप एक्सपीरियंस. आपके अपॉइंटमेंट्स आप चेक कर सकते हो, डेट्स चेक कर सकते हो, किस दिन आना है, और उसके बाद वो कर सकते हो कि मैं इस टाइम की अपॉइंटमेंट चाह रहा हूँ आने के लिए. दिस इज व्हाट इज बेसिकली द वॉकअप एक्सपीरियंस इज. Very powerful actually. I saw that few of the users are this thing, and even though it doesn't have a mobile experience as well, we can set up the things. ठीक, तो ये था हमारा वॉकअप पार्ट. Now what we have left now, even though SLA we discuss in full fledged, but we can create a SLA on the request table as well. Sorry, item, not generally. Okay, one more thing, this is which is important and little debatable. Then someone says in the community that I want to create a SLA on the request table. Someone says I want to create a SLA on the RITM table, and someone says that I want to create a SLA on the task table. My personal recommendation that we should create the SLA on the catalog task table, not on the request table, because request is a very big thing and it is tough to be track the request on the SLA perspective, because task is assigned to the specific users, sorry, specific team, so we can easily track on that particular part. The only point to tell you is that we can create SLA on the task table, SC task or item level as well. Now the question comes again. If Atul, if a user is raising a priority 1, or let's say if a user is saying that he need a red color iPhone, but red color is the variable, then SLA should be 5 days. So how I can use the variables on the SLA? Because remember, I want to see a report where I want to see a request where user is requested for the red color iPhone. If it is a field, it is a field like this on the table, it is quickly to do. But if it is a variable, it is little tricky to do that part. So I'll come here. First, I'll show you the request that how it can be done. Okay. Let's say I want to create this on the SC_REQ_item. ठीक है, क्योंकि आइटम है इसका मतलब स्पेसिफिक आइटम हमें करना पड़ेगा. देन वी हैव टू पुट अ स्टार्ट कंडीशन. इफ आइटम इज, हमारा कौन सा था, एडमिन. ये रहा. And once you get an item, and now you can search for the variable. Do we have any variable on this show related field? And then search for the variable. See, कौन सा variable था मेरा इसके ऊपर, देखो. Now it will show all the variables because इसमें mapping नहीं है कहीं भी. So what is my variable? On the techno function, my variable was email, right? ठीक है.
Yes.
तो वेरिएबल सेट शो कर रहा है. अच्छा देखो पिक्सल 4 है. ओके, ये रहा. वेरिएबल ऑन विच पर्टिकुलर which particular item you want to be used. I want to be used on this. And what is the variable name? अब यहाँ पे लिमिट शो करेगा. Variable name is date of birth. And this is the operator like we use in the list view. If we use in the reporting, we can do this particular part. So the intention to tell you that we can create the SLA on the variable level as well. And how the variable will come? First we have to set the item, then we have to select the show related list, list field, not the list. Then variable on which item you want to put C, then you have variable name and the operators and the value. This is what it says here. Very important point because customer may demand this thing. Customer may demand this thing. That I want to create a SLA on the variable layer as well. अगर location मेरा Santa Clara Tech Launch है, so this should be 2 days. But if it is my San Diego, it should be 1 day. Then how you will know? By this way only. Okay. In the same manner, if I want to do the reporting on the catalog variables. Now let me go here. Okay. Click on the create new. Leave and then we can create a report on the, let's say, LNG and SC_REQ_item. ठीक है यहाँ. And now you will come here. ये क्या शो करेगा? मेरी सारी रिपोर्ट शो कर देगा. But I want to see only those report where the maybe color is something like this. So I can go here and same thing. Let's see, do we have anything called variable? हाँ है. Very nice. वेरिएबल एंड यू कैन, किसका चाहिए मुझे, इसका चाहिए. लेट्स से आई वांट टू बी सी द वेरिएबल ऑफ दिस थिंग, एप्पल मैकबुक का. गो हियर, वेरिएबल एप्पल मैकबुक, इसका, इस पे कौन से वेरिएबल है, कोई, अरे इस पे तो कोई रिजल्ट नहीं आ रहा, इस पे वेरिएबल ही नहीं होगा. इसका मतलब लेट्स से पावर इज द एडमिन, राइट. और यहाँ पे हम सर्च करते हैं ना, वैसे भी क्यों ढूंढ रहे हैं, सर्विस नाउ. अरे ये तो आइटम्स तो हैं, ये रहा एडमिन, अंडर दिस आई हैव email is this, and now you can do this part. बट अतुल तो सर्च करके लेके आएगा, आई वॉन्ट टू शो हेयर, यहां पर मुझे शो करना है. देन गो टू कॉन्फ़िगर, go to column, and here you will find variable. ये देखो, ये देखो, and move this variable to this part. देखो जहां पर ये प्लस आइकन होता है ना, ये वाला, इसका मतलब इट कैन बी एक्सपेंडेड. आपको नाम चाहिए, क्लिक ऑन दिस. कौन से आइटम का चाहिए, मुझे चाहिए एडमिन टेक्नो फंक्शनल का. ओके, इसमें ये सारे, मुझे सारे दिखाओ कि किसने क्या क्या वैल्यू फिल करी है. ओके, रन. लेट मी रिमूव दिस. नाउ अगेन रन. सी, आई कैन सी दिस रिकॉर्ड्स. क्योंकि इस पे, इस आइटम पे कुछ है नहीं, तो वो शो भी नहीं कर रहा. ठीक है. सो बाय दिस वे वी कैन डू द रिपोर्टिंग ऑन दिस पर्टिकुलर पार्ट एज वेल. ये इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट है, अदरवाइज जनरली वी मिस आउट. अरे तो फील्ड तो है नहीं, तो कैसे रिपोर्ट होगा. दिस इज द वे दैट वी कैन डू द रिपोर्टिंग ऑन दिस थिंग्स. एंड जनरली इट रिक्वायर्ड, यू विल मिस आउट अदरवाइज. अरे नहीं, ये तो हो नहीं रहा. क्लियर हेमा.
Yes, Atul.
Okay, now the last is this request, go to down and see the overview, open request overview. It will provide you the dashboard out of the box. Dashboard, open request item by stages, within 5 days request item opens. This up to you, you want to create more, you can create more as well, that's totally fine. But see that how these things are coming, this is important. ये अच्छा लग रहा, ये तो हो गया, लेकिन इसको चेक करो. Go to edit content and see how, what condition they are putting to be see this thing. Number one, what type of report it is. ये है पाई रिपोर्ट है. कॉन्फ़िगर, इन्होंने ग्रुप बाय किया स्टेजेस से, और यहाँ किया काउंट. एक्टिव, अगर मैं एक्टिव हटा देता हूँ, ऑल कर देता हूँ, तो इट विल लाइक दिस. यू कैन सी द डेटा इन द डाउन. So we need to be know that what is logic they have been written in the background. Like if I go back again here, where the due date जो concept था, right? ये रहा, request due within 5 days. How they calculated? Let's see. देखो ये concept होता है. I'll show you. Due date is When you put relative, like 5 days, in the background, it will take JavaScript, automatically convert that. The good part or the important part is that we should know actually the reporting very depth. And specifically for the people like you and me, Hema. We are on the consulting side and customer asks a lot of things. Hey, can I create this report? Can I create this report? Can I create this report? Then we can tell that yes, these things are available in service now. Okay. Now the question come, अतुल ये तो single report है. I want the combination of the two reports. I want to see the records of an incident table or the change table or the problem table where the SLA has been breached. SLA has been breached. Now I'll show you one thing. Let's say I'm going here. Okay. Reports. Click new. LNG and incident. This is again a very powerful point here. ठीक है. Now I click on the run. ये मेरे incidents आ गए. ठीक है, it will run. These are all my incidents. ठीक है. Now two things in this part. One is this. If you want to put condition on the incidental level, this is for the incident. But I want to see those incidents which has been breached. अब वो तो यहाँ पे नहीं है क्योंकि इंसिडेंट टेबल पर there is no field called the which say breach. कहां पर है वो? Let me show you. ये मेरा इंसिडेंट टेबल है. Breach I can see from the SLA. ये रहा. अब SLA कहां जाते हैं मेरे? Task underscore SLA टेबल में. But ServiceNow provide a functionality called the related list search. देखो ये रहा. If you click here, it says what you want to search. I want to see the incidents where SLA has been breached. Go here. It says, tell me what is the name of this table. Task underscore SLA. ये ना क्या नाम है? Task SLA. अरे क्यों नहीं शो कर रहा भाई ये टास्क SLA. I said go here. अब क्या करना है? इसमें जाकर where has breach is true. Enter that. अब वो सिर्फ वही रिकॉर्ड्स दिखाएगा where SLA is already breached. This is what the benefit of the reporting here. You can do the reporting on any of these things. Affected, impacted, task. And this is like an example of the database view. I'm not going to start that topic. My intention was to start, but I'll not start that. Okay. That is concept called the database view. When you combine the two tables together, then we can get a result. Now the only thing which is be problematic here, I want to see all the incidents where SLA has been breached and ordered by or group by priority. Let's see, can we do group by priority and run. See, this is kind of a new interface you can say for the database view. We will see this topic, very small topic, 10-20 minutes topic is there. But this is what the background. हमने यहाँ क्या किया? We are actually combining two tables. incident and related conditions. We are combining and we're building it. Same thing if you go here and see. If I search here, देखो ये रहा, इसने इंसिडेंट और इंसिडेंट एसएलए और इंसिडेंट को कंबाइन किया है यहाँ पर, ये देखो दोनों कंबाइन किए कि मुझे वो रिकॉर्ड दिखा दो जिसके पास एसएलए मैट किया हुआ या जिसके पास एसएलए अटैच है. सो वी कैन सी हियर एज वेल इन द रिपोर्टिंग, वी कैन सी इजी है. ठीक है, क्लियर हो गया?
Yes, thank you.
So now what we have done here now completely, if I just quickly recap this part, we have done all these things: role, experience, catalog builder, my groups. My groups is nothing but it is like you want to see the work assigned to your group. Go here and search my group. You can see here my group works. It will show that what work has been assigned to your team, your group. Okay. This we done. Then we understand this part again. Walk up, universal integration, catalog, variable, logic, workflow, task, user criteria. We see cascade, content, record producer. We have done UI policies, client scripts. I'm taking out. We'll discuss in the scripting part, so nothing to be worried. Then there's this role, this complete life cycle, and now we completed about this stage and status as well. On the REQ level, we see workflows, we see SLAs, reports. Database view is still pending because it is be available for incident change problem everywhere. We'll complete that part. And integration, I'll take on the integration session. That what is API and how we can build it. With this, we are completing our request management topic as well. Doubt, question, clarification.
Good so far, Atul.
Good.
Thank
nice. So let me stop recording.